Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Nope.
Ball 2.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
Bailey has got it, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
Leading off for Cleveland, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland.
Well, Matt, we've watched them struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive. They look like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Prime time, Jordan will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Working for the punch out and the offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Chris Stewart.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Stewart comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Darvish a check on first, and the runner will get back standing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's one and two. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a line drive, but this is going to get foul.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Again, a 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kelly Bailey. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. And he will make it up to third here. Good instincts to take off on what should be score to pass ball. And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down 0-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Thurman finds it, but no chance to get him, and he'll take first after striking out. Thurman puts the tag on him, and there's 2 out. Ready for another chance? Andrew Benintendi. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First delivery to him on the way. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And both runners are off again. Pulled toward right center field. Mazara's on his horse. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Indians strand a couple. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. In now, Elvis Andrus. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game. That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. The 1-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And the pitch. And another foul ball.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another 1-2 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Myers is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Center fielder, number 3, Delino DeShields.
Digging in to try it again. Delino DeShields. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A high fastball is in there. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And the Rangers are in the hit column. Digging in, Robert Thurman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
The 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. DeShields is on his way home. And not in time as the run scores. Sliding in once again, Rougned Odor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball in there for a called strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Got him. Stepping in, Adrian Beltre. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit out towards second. Bailey is right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Rangers lead this one. Settling in now, Will Myers. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Will Myers.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs. 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Right fielder number 31.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
That's when you're looking for a ball inside. That ball's all the way in. He still pulls his hands through and gets a base hit to the outfield.
Dickerson.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson. He swings and grounds it to short. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit's all they. Half of the 5th coming up. Texas is out in front, 1-0.
Leading off for the Rangers.
Now at the plate, Nomar Mazara. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
The left fielder, number 5, Michael.
Stepping up now, Michael Saunders. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Dribbled to the right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, but they're up 1-0. Striding in once again, Thomas McCullough comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there.
Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Now batting, shortstop.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is DeShields. Around first, digging for 2. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. And he's safe.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. One out, and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
Ready once again, primetime Jordan, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success. Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire, man, it's tough to cover them all.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Stewart. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. No runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ball game for Cleveland so far. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Well, that's an unusual pitch. He tried to sneak a backdoor cutter. You don't see it very often. He tried to sneak it in there, almost got it too.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. A man on third with 2 down. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Thurman goes to get it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready for another chance? Robinson Chirinos. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Robinson Chirinos.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Robinson Chirinos is retired leading off the bottom of the 6th. Here's Elvis Andrus now. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Elvis is still going. He's headed for third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
I like it. Hard line drive on the fastball. Hit off the fastball, and good things happen.
Fielder, Delino DeShields.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. A little bouncer. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Now batting, catcher, Robert Thurman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robert Thurman. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at bat right now.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 7th inning coming up. The Rangers lead it 2-0. Welcome back to Arlington. The Rangers on top in this one as we get a look at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Digging in once again, Kelly Bailey. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Little dribbler up the first baseline, but it gets foul. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And there he goes towards second. Pitch out. Oh, not in time. He's in there at second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Fouled back. Jake Diekman is forced onto the mound now following the injury. He'll get as many warm-up tosses as he needs as a result. 1-1. Here it comes. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Here's Will Myers. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Myers.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Will this be a big out of the bullpen? And this will be hauled in by Andrus for route number 2. Ready for another shot now, Jock Peterson. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 20 7 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. And as he bats, he represents the potential tying run. Now the runner's on his way home. Pitches a ball. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And with that, the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Arlington. The Rangers on top here, 2-0. Giancarlo Stanton will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Playing right field, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
Digging in to try it again, Rougned Odor. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Now a flare out toward right center. Bailey onto the grass. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, Nomar Mazara. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And this is low, ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. Texas is out in front, 2-0. Alex Claudio has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Striding in, Giancarlo Stanton. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Eighth inning underway here with a curveball that's taken for a ball, 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
1-0 pitch on the way. Skied into very shallow right. Mazara over to his left. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number
Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game.
Ready now, Corey Dickerson. He's 0-for-2 thus far in this one. Frazier will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, third baseman.
In now, Thomas McCullough, 0-for-2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard towards center, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. 2-out success, and that means Francisco Lindor will hit here as well.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch, and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He executed it.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. in the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
That's pretty good break right there. Breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Soft liner towards center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's Carlos Santana now. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Santana.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
Jordan moving to his left. He's got it 1 away.
The left fielder, number 5, Michael Saunders.
Here's Michael Saunders now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Your attention, please.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Benintendi. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Up next for the Rangers, designated hitter, Robinson Chirinos.
Digging in, Robinson Chirinos. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Aroldis Chapman.
Digging in, Chris Stewart. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Hit hard on the ground to short. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
That line drive base hit, now it brings the tying run to the plate. You know, Matt, they was talking about a bloop and a blast. Maybe it's a rope and some hope. We'll see how the 9th inning plays out.
Into the box now, Kelly Bailey. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across it 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Hey, it's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And this is fouled at the plate. Runners on first with one down. And this one's in the dirt. The 0-2 on his way from Chapman. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-2 once more. Well, right back at him, and it hit him.
Well, there's a one-out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of rallies with one out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Here's Will Myers, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hey now.
Rolled this Chapman. They call him the Cuban Missile. Well, he needs to start firing some bullets right here. He's in trouble, but I would bet against him getting out of this mess.
1-0 count. Here it is. Look out. 2-0 now.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on. You got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. The throw to third. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score. Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Nope. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
The 1-0 delivery. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss, and now the Tribe finds themselves down to their last strike. A crowd nearing 50,000 on its feet here in Arlington. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Well, this season didn't go the way they wanted to go, that's for sure. But at least they ended on a win. I'm sure there'll be a lot of adjustments between now and spring training, so we'll just have to wait and see what these guys look like then.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Texas claimed the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. Yu Darvish earns his first win of the season. Joshua Todd struck out 10 in the losing effort. Aroldis Chapman hammers down the save, his first. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson.
MLB Network brings you baseball from North Central Texas as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Today, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Cleveland Indians and the Texas Rangers. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Cleveland, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch as we are underway here this afternoon. Harold, this Ranger ball club as they begin play. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Well, Matt, it's always nice to play at home, and they got off on the right foot winning the first game of the series here. And they got a chance really to win this game and maybe even sweep this series. So the first one's an important game.
Digging in the switch hitter, primetime Jordan. Odor gets dirty. The throw. Hey now.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
In now, Chris Stewart. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air. Thurman is under it, and the inning is over. Just a 4-pitch inning there as the Indians go down quietly. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. Now time now to look at Jeff Bannister's Rangers lineup card in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, there's no doubt the skill set of Delino DeShields is something to keep an eye on. He's hitting over .330 in the season. And when you think about that, that's basically one hit every third at bat. That's the type of guy you want in your lineup because you know every day he's going to come ready and he's going to produce.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1 and 2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Peterson is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's duel all the way. And the key here is going to be how do you score runs if you get any. You get a runner on, you're going to have to be aggressive. You get a ball in the gap, and he's on first base. Send him home. Take those chances because they're not going to be very often.
Robert Thurman.
Now at the plate, Robert Thurman. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. 2 high, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And a fastball just a bit high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
Sent on the ground out to second. To his right, Bailey. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is set down in order. still scoreless.
Second baseman, Kelly Bailey.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted into the air out towards center field. DeShields is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rangers. I'm looking at Rougned Odor. I love this guy. Not tall, stands about 5'6", but man, does he have some kind of power and the ability to play with that fire within him. He's an intense player and a competitor.
Mazzara is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Batting seventh.
Now in the box, Jock Peterson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
In the dirt here. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. Drilled to first. Gloved by Santana. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Indians leave 1. The bottom of the second, no score. Striding in, Rougned Odor. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And that misses inside 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Here it comes on 1-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he got him.
All right, here's how the Indians line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Will Myers playing first base. Yes, first base. Now, I know he came up as an outfielder, but man, has he become a pretty good defender at first base. I love his actions. I love how he moves, and he's pretty graceful over there.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Under it is Myers, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 6.
Now batting, Nomar Mazzara. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
And a fastball runs a bit too far inside as he's got to step out of harm's way there. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Payoff pitch on its way. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Now to the plate, Carlos Santana. Man at first after the 2-out walk. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Boy, I don't know if that was a great take or he was just flat out full, because that curveball was really close. What a great pitch with 2 strikes.
And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Well, he rolled over that one. Not the most impressive single, but it's a line drive in the book.
Left fielder, Michael.
Here's Michael Saunders now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Jordan sprinting after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Rangers leave a pair. We'll move to... There it is, the Big D, Dallas, Texas, as we welcome you back to Globe Life Park, not far away from that spot for the top of the 3rd. Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish. First offering on its way. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on. I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch, as that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 9th, third
Standing
baseman,
in, Thomas McCullough. He's set, and the pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. DeShields is back.